Hello and welcome to Black Money Daily, economic news from our point of view. We release a podcast every weekday at lunchtime, so don't forget to subscribe. And now here is the news. Let's start off talking about the election. Yes, it is election day, and investors will be glued to the outcome of this election. It's a major event that could shake financial markets and generate either big profits or hefty losses. Wall Street professionals are preparing for a long 24 hours. Top strategists said they'll be pacing between their TV sets and their Bloomberg terminals. They plan to keep close watch on both early results and U.S. Treasury yields, global stocks, and the U.S. dollar. Most of Wall Street is expecting a blue wave, where Vice President Joe Biden takes the White House and Democrats win control of the Senate. While that could lead to higher corporate taxes, which may eventually hit stocks, investors are mostly honing in on the implications for additional pandemic relief. Therefore, they're hopeful that with Democrats in charge, a generous stimulus package north of $2 trillion could be passed quickly. Most strategists don't expect this result to materialize overnight, however. Andy Lewin, who is vice president at BGR Group, and who also advises financial services firms on what's happening in Washington, D.C., said that he's telling clients to first scrutinize early results from Florida, North Carolina, Georgia, and Arizona. All four of those states went to President Trump in 2016, and a Biden victory could signal the president is headed for defeat. Attention will be paid to Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, which are expected to take longer to tally their votes given the volume of mail-in ballots and when officials can start counting them. And margins matter. In a tense election year where many investors are worried about contested results, margins of victory will also be important. A contested election is still likely, but would have less credibility and market impact if election margins are wide and broad. Given the weight investors are putting on fresh stimulus, they'll also closely watch key Senate races in Maine, North Carolina, Iowa, and Georgia. Facebook and Twitter will label candidate posts declaring premature victory on Election Day. Social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter have reiterated this week that they will add warning labels to posts from President Trump, Joe Biden, or any other political figure who claims election victory before results have been independently verified. Yale may have just turned institutional investing on its head with a new diversity edict. It could be the long-awaited turning point in the world of venture capital and beyond. Yale, whose $32 billion endowment has been led since 1985 by the legendary investor David Swensen, just let its 70 U.S. money managers across the variety of asset classes know that for the school, diversity has now moved front and center. According to the Wall Street Journal, Swensen has told the firms that from here on out, they will be measured annually on their progress in increasing the diversity of their investment staff, from hiring to training to mentoring to the retention of women and minorities. Those that show little improvement may see the prestigious university pull its money, Swensen has told outlets. Today's show is being sponsored by the 10K Project, and the Black Family Wealth Challenge has officially begun. It includes a 7-week masterclass about a little-known wealth-building tool, resources, and more. To learn more and to potentially join the Black Family Wealth Challenge, visit familywealthchallenge.black. Walmart has ended its contract with robotics company and opts for human workers instead. At some Walmart stores, robots have roamed the sales floors and helped check if shelves were stocked. But the big box retailer has now decided to end this contract with the robotics company behind those machines after finding that people could do the same work. Walmart is pressing ahead with other tech-based experimentation, however. Last week, the retailer said it would turn 4 stores into e-commerce laboratories that test digital tools and different strategies that could speed up restocking shelves and fulfilling online orders. Uber Eats is being accused of discrimination after it waived delivery fees for some Black-owned restaurants over the summer. In June, Uber announced that it would be waiving delivery fees for independent Black-owned restaurants as an incentive for customers to order from those businesses. The policy was started as a way to support the Black community in the wake of the killing of George Floyd. Now, the company has received more than 8,500 demands of arbitration over the policy, an Uber spokesperson confirmed with Fox Business. Other restaurant owners whose customers still had to pay delivery fees are unhappy. In a statement emailed to Fox Business, Uber spokesperson Megan Casserly said that the company intends to continue the policy. Excuse me. Open quote, "We're proud to support Black-owned businesses with this initiative. As we know, they've disproportionately been impacted by the health crisis. We heard loud and clear from consumers this was a feature they wanted and will continue to make it a priority," Casserly says. And every Tuesday is Career Tuesday, and here's the question of the day. How can you switch your career in 6 months or less? It's never too late to try something new. With technology, making a career change within reason has never been easier. Using tools like LinkedIn, Udemy, and YouTube, you can learn the skills of a trade and connect with masters within it. Use these 5 steps to learn how to gather the skills, resources, and connections you need to make a meaningful career move within months without incurring another wave of student debt. Number 1, assess your current job and skills and identify the why of your desired career move before you take action. 2, activate your connections. Rifle through your connections. You might be surprised what's hiding in your LinkedIn connections or Facebook friends. Reach out to see if they'd be willing to take an informational interview with you. Number 3, take a class. You can take classes on Udemy, Coursera, or you can create your own class list by hodgepodging classes together. Number 4, send some cold emails. A personalized, well-researched cold email can be the perfect way to garner a new relationship. And finally, number 5, move within your company or industry. If you love the company you're with, you might consider this option. Speak to HR or your manager about the moves you're thinking of making. So that's today's podcast. We'd love to hear your comments. And don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend or two about Black Money Daily.